Hi everyone, welcome to Module 6. In this video, I will talk about why need to access company culture and some assessment strategy. And besides, I will also introduce an assessment model. So let's begin. And in the first section, let's talk about why we need to access company culture. Culture assessment is an evaluation that helps differentiate ideal culture and the current corporate culture. There are three reasons that we must evaluate corporate culture regularly. So first, culture changes every day. More and more people join the company, more and more products developed. So things change and culture also changes. Second, if you want to change your current corporate culture or maybe enhance it, you must understand your current culture first. Third, regularly access current culture can help you avoid toxic culture or cultural killers. So in the second section, I will introduce some assessment strategies. First, carefully look at the employees' interaction in your organization. Pretend you are an anthropologist observing a group that you have never seen before. And when you observe team actions, think about the following questions. Do they respect one another's ideas and opinions? Do they function cohesively as a team? And do they relate on an interpersonal level? Second, remember to evaluate the onboarding process. Consider if your training methods are outdated or maybe boring, such as reading a company manuals, or if the training approach is personalized or engaging. New hires are eager to learn their positions and want to fit to the team. But if the onboarding process doesn't provide the resource and the tools they need to ramp up, they can end up stagnating. Third, define company culture assess metrics. It is possible to quantify something as abstract and subjective as culture. You have to understand the most important metrics you want to track when analyzing your culture, and gathering the information on every element that you think might impact work experience and cultural perception. Here are some metrics examples you can use to measure culture: referrals, turnover, CEO score, and employee satisfaction. And after conforming the metrics, you can think what kind of questions represent that metrics. So for example, for the referral, you can ask their idea about the statement, I'm willing to refer my friend to the company. And for employee satisfaction, you can ask like, I'm happy to work at here. Besides, you can use online survey tool to create the cultural survey. And it is usually difficult for people to put into words what the culture is like. You will gain the more information by hold a focus group interview. And the entire point of a focus group is to collect meaningful data. So the questions you ask must be carefully crafted and relevant. Limit the number of questions and keep them brief and focus on the topic. So in this example, the topic is about employee experience. You can ask questions like, do you feel connected to the co-workers? Do you enjoy company's culture? How happy are you at work? In this section, I want to recommend an assessment model. Of course, there are various model organizations can use to evaluate culture, but one of the most popular culture assessment model is the Organizational Culture Assessment Instrument that developed by researcher Kim Cameron and Robert Queenan at the University of Michigan. Through research, Cameron and Crane determined that effective companies based on two sets of observed values: internal focus or external focus, and differentiation stability or flexibility. Then they put these four values on a matrix. The four resulting quadrants representing four types of organizational culture: clan, adhocracy, hierarchy, and marketing. In the assessment chart, there are 6 dimensions. For example, leadership, engagement, and management of employees. The ABCG options describe the behavior in that 4 types of culture, and the testers must score each option. Most results look like this example. As you see above, the result will tell you both the current state of your culture and what they call the preferred future. This will allow you to compare and contrast different aspects of your culture that you may want to start changing. And you can click the link to experience a free trial. So here are some takeaways. In this video, we talk about what is culture assessment. And after you confirm your cultural metrics, you can create a practical cultural survey. Besides, if you want to get more information, you can hold a focus group interview. And I highly recommend you experience OCIA model to try to measure your culture. And thank you for your watching.